on this episode of Dog Whisperer.
No!
When Nate first told me about getting Bella, I thought that's probably not the best choice of breed, especially because he had a party lifestyle. I knew he wouldn't be putting a lot of attention into the dog.
That dog!
The dog would sometimes be left alone for, a day or two. She would get pestered sometimes. Some people would just mess with her because they knew she would react. I was kicked out of the house I was living in because she bit this gal. And she started having these food aggressions. She was way early on. On a number of occasions, I would go to take the food, and sure enough, the dog would lunge at me.
That dog!
I had met a few American Bulldogs, friends' dogs, that I really fell in love with. And a lot of my other friends had pit bulls, so I chose another aggressive type dog.
When Nate first told me about getting Bella, I thought, oh, that's probably not the best choice of breed, especially because of his lifestyle, because I knew he wouldn't be putting a lot of attention into the dog.
My house here in Atascadero ended up, they named it the White House. A lot of people would come over. And there was a lot of booze going on, sometimes some other things.
He had a party lifestyle, and wasn't really willing to listen to common sense.
It was out of control situation there with lots of people in and out, and all night long parties.
And we would party till wee hours of the night, even if it was a work day or not. The dog would sometimes be left alone. We'd go out to the lake for the weekend or to the beach or what have you, and the dog would be alone for, a day or two.
Stupid dog.
The dog would get pestered sometimes.
Hey!
Some people would just mess with her because they knew she would react.
But something had to give as Nate's substance abuse began to spiral out of control.
My life went from being in a nice brand new home here, this is how unstable it was, to selling the home, moving away, basically blowing all the money on alcohol and drugs, and basically becoming homeless with the dog.
We really didn't know how out of control his life was at that point in time either. That was hidden from us, and he kept it well hidden.
Me and Bella actually ended up hitting the road together and hitting different houses, renting small little houses along the way, so she never really had a stable home. I was kicked out of the house I was living in because she bit this gal. They said, your dog has to go, you don't have to, we like you. But this was my dog, you know what I mean? She is the only thing I have left.
She was living in the back of his car, and it was put her down or take her in.
Nate's parents, Janet and Mike Hedges, agreed to give Bella a home while their son worked to overcome his addiction and begin a new, clean and sober life.
Okay, take it.
But Bella soon turned her unpredictable violent behavior toward Janet and Mike's two Labradors, Daisy and Katie.
I've had to have Katie sewed back together because Bella's let into her, so I don't like them to be near each other.
Wanna eat, huh? There you go.
Very early on, we noticed the food aggression.
Sit.
You put the food down, and she would growl at you if you hung around there too long.
Hey, Bella. On a number of occasions, I would go to take the food, and sure enough, the dog would lunge at me.
Hey! That dog!
So we learned very early to put the food down and walk away.
Janet's biggest fear revolves around Nate's niece, who she babysits nearly every day.
I've never been afraid of dogs. I keep my distance with this dog, though. I try to keep literally 2 doors of separation between the granddaughter and the dog at all times. I have one door that locks, and I keep it deadbolted when the granddaughter's here. All day, every day that she's here. I don't want her near her.
I thought about putting her down because that's what everyone says you should do, but it would be tough. And I would feel responsible that I didn't keep her away from doing these things.
He has a real bond with this dog.
I was cut off from all the funds that I had coming in, and I didn't have a steady job at the time, and I was dead broke. I think I had a quarter. Through all the couch cushions, through everything, I had a quarter. And I walked down to the market in Shell Beach and bought a Nutter bar, and it comes with 2, and I gave 1 to Bella and 1 to me. We've been through ups and downs, me and this dog.
Cesar Millan believes that virtually no dog is so aggressive that euthanasia is the only option. Now that owner Nate Hedges has successfully gone through rehab himself, Cesar hopes to free his dog Bella of her own destructive demons.
Yeah, since she was 10 weeks old, I'd say we got her home. There was some shrimp, a piece of shrimp on the ground. My girlfriend at the time went down to pick it up, and she drew blood as a puppy. Wow. Yeah. So she also is very aggressive. When people come by the car, I have a 4Runner and she owns the back. I'm worried if someone were to put their hand in the window or something. I've seen people do that, and I just run after them, stop. And when we go on walks, she will spaz out on other dogs completely.
No.
To where people will say, well, why do you have a dog like that?
So you never had a session with somebody teaching you how to walk a dog properly?
No.
I think that's the first thing you have to learn. But
Right.
if you can't walk a dog, you can't tell a dog anything.
Bella lives in fear, I've always said. Fear dominates her, and she's just scared of, you know, whatever.
Bella! No!
And she lives with my parents here, and I feel bad about her being here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not being able to take care of her myself.
Come to Nana. Hi, pumpkin pie.
You know what my sister and brother-in-law's biggest fears was is the dog is at the same place with the baby that they had.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's kind of, I don't know if it's guilty, but or anxiety to do something with the situation.
The more you live in that guilt or whatever other energy, the more weak you appear to her. So if you are a soft energy, and then she have to take the dominant position.
No! Sit! 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 Sit!
Anxiety is no different from alcohol. The more the human lives with alcohol, the less he can provide security to himself and to others.
Yes, sir.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So it's a bad ingredient in your being.
Okay.
It doesn't allow you to function 100%.
Without a doubt, I feel that.
Yeah.
So how do I get rid of the anxiety?
Well,
over
the
doubt?
anxiety is obviously you accomplish goals. You know, because if you get anxious or fearful while you're walking,
No, Bella. No! That dog!
if you learn how to do it right, you can't feel those things. The less you feel negative feelings, the more powerful you are for your dog.
Okay.
Okay, so as usual, we have to do an evaluation to see how she feels. Definitely want to get her perspective. Come on. There you go, okay, so. All right, so. What I see is a tense dog, that's what I see. You know, as see how she holds herself back. Even though the tail is up, that's not a dog that is extremely aggressive or territorial. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a charge. So she's gonna give you the best she has first, because she's used to intimidating people. So this kind of dog, I'm definitely gonna give eye contact the whole time. Not too much my arms in the front, but my arms in the back. And I'm going to defeat her and just by looking and waiting a little longer. There you go. So that's why we didn't want the owner around, because I can send her to another state of mind.
She right away said, I am tense, and I have to listen to that. That's really what keeps me alive around aggressive dogs.
There you go. A little bit of the... That's insecurity. There you go. Pretty much anything changes her state. See those ears back? Those ears back says, I don't really want to fight, but this is what I have learned.
I decided to stay there because if I get a little closer, she's gonna pound. She's just gonna come after me, and I don't wanna go into defending myself physically, knowing that I can actually defeat her psychologically.
There you go. See, that's visual. Can somebody bring that spray that I have? Yeah, that. See, one of the things about dogs, they have a little pudgy faces. They don't really use their nose, and I want to see her nose working instead of the eyes, because the eyes definitely brings more of the challenge. So this is just the scent, vanilla scent. It's not working. I mean, it's not working for here. Obviously, we have to get a little closer. This is just a typical case where the dog doesn't trust people. And the worst part of it is she's not using her nose. That's, to me, is worse than actually the trust part, because using the nose brings more the dog in them than using the eyes.
Because Bella is clearly dangerously unstable, Cesar requests some backup protection in the form of a tennis racket and a muzzle.
All right. Let's see how she reacts to it. She can pounce anytime. Look how she's holding herself. She's laying down but not relaxed. So that can send her into a pouncing mode. And I'm really, you know, face to face, so the first thing she's gonna get is my face. That's why I got the racket. See, that's very important, that movement of the nose. It's really important. That's what I was looking for. So this is a conversation here, and that's a warning. This is what she's doing. She's putting her face like this. Is it too far away? I don't want to get too close to the girl. Let me get a little far away. So I have a wife and kids. She is laying down, and a lot of people will say, well, she's doing this, but she's doing this. She's not.
This is definitely a case that couldn't be helped at home because she was in that moment of explosion. So knowing that that is where she is, I'm going to desensitize her by removing her, letting her experience a different self, a different state.
She's so on edge. So Cherry Lucas, my friend, has a lot of dogs that I would like for her to at least walk by. And more than anything, I want to feed her. Not in her house, not in, you know, in any other place. I want to feed her in a brand new environment where she has no attachment to. So I can come out with some kind of strategy and teach her owner. Because that to me is a dog on an edge. So I'm not going to push her buttons anymore.
Up here?
Yeah, all the way, yeah.
No way.
Cesar's plan is to work with Bella at his protege Sherry Lucas's Second Chance at Love Humane Society just a few miles away. But first, he wants to observe dog and owner together to better understand how Nate's energy is contributing to Bella's aggression.
Come on, Bella. Let's go, Bella. No.
Keep it on that
Bella,
side.
no. Bella, no. Hey, no. Bella. No.
Okay.
No. That dog. Bella. Bella. Sit.
Don't get more.
Sit. Okay.
It's not about sitting. Don't worry about the sitting part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, the sitting part doesn't mean anything right now. All right. There you go.
So it's not about sit, huh?
No.
Calm
It's
down.
not about sit. It's about relaxing. And if you start pulling and say, sit, you're adding more to it.
Really?
You know what I mean? So she's
Okay.
already in that state. And the more you say, no, sit, or whatever, the more you're adding. So just in that time, relax, calm down, feed a different energy, stay calm, but at the same time, you will control the situation. That makes you assertive. Otherwise, you're just tense and yelling.
You're right.
So she's already tense, yelling. So if you go into that same state, but from a human point of view, and you're just adding more,
I see.
you know? Let me see. Let me try that, because I got to show you. I feel more safe, to tell you the truth, with this collar on than with the prong collar on, because she's on the edge already, that if I pinch her or if I do anything that instigates something more, then instead of blocking her, I will intensify how she feels already. So
Okay.
that's why I was a little skeptical about grabbing her with that prong collar.
Okay.
There you go. See, it's easier with that than it was with that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see a more calmer dog. I feel much safer now. There you go.
Do you think there's hope for a dog like this?
Oh, yeah.
Because I kind of lost hope.
Just the fact that she can change so quickly, we obviously have created a different state. The goal is to see if I can take some of that edge by challenging her in a pack. They went through the rehab.
Uh-huh.
You follow what I mean?
Right.
Just like, you know, if we're going
like you
to-
have a sponsor or something
Yes.
like that will help you out and show you
Yes,
the way.
that's
Sure.
a sponsor right there.
Okay, got it.
That's our first sponsor.
But I'm feeling a little bit relieved since Cesar came, because he's showing me a little bit that there is hope for Bella.
But thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks so much.
And,
I have no problem with Cesar taking her. You know, to me, it's a blessing, and from above that he would come and help me out. I'm very fortunate.
That's a good word. You're sponsoring. You're sponsoring balance. We need the long one just for her to explore on her own.
The next day, Cesar arrives at Sherry Lucas's 20-acre ranch to introduce Bella to Sherry's pack.
Being in a new environment, it gets dogs disoriented, but at the same time, I wanted to see how bad she
Okay.
was, because when they're really bad, doesn't matter where they are, they're going to misbehave.
Sherry Lucas started out as a dog rescuer, but learned the fine art of dog rehabilitation under Cesar's tutelage. She now works with a large pack of her own.
I was really happy to help and really grateful that my dogs that were once unbalanced that have now become a pack that is rehabilitated to the point of being able to help other dogs, thanks to working with Cesar for several years.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Cesar. Hey, got a new girl?
I got a new girl.
For me to have access to a pack of dogs
Getting used to the muzzle.
is the greatest tool in the world. That's how I was gonna take that edge away from her, because it's an experience that you have to utilize energy to deal with.
She's getting used to the muzzle, but I want her to be around dogs. So the long line is just to help me to keep her in the proximity. So if you study the rest of the pack, the tail or the behavior is completely different than her behavior. That's why we have her on the muzzle. So the muzzle is giving her the ability to be part of a group and without anybody being so tense about if she's gonna bite, if she's gonna snap right now. It doesn't block them from sniffing. It doesn't block them from seeing. What the muzzle does is it blocks them from biting. Everything else it can do. There we go. That was it. See? That was gonna be a bite right
That was, yeah.
there. Hey. A dog just scratching the floor got her excited. And it could be interpreted as a dog being tried to be dominant. And so that's what you saw, the movement right away. So that right there, the muscle wins one. All right, so we're gonna move this guy so we can pass by the pack and she can experience walking by barking dogs and everything without the muzzle on. Look at the tail. Look at this tail right here. This is a different tail. That's a battle tail. That's a tail where the mind is telling you I want to battle. All right, I'm gonna put my pack. Go.
Cesar wants to see how Bella will fare without the muzzle. For safety, he and Sherry placed the other stable dogs in a protective pen.
Come on, Chuck. Daddy.
Come on. Come on, old guy. Come on. He's sensing something. That's why he's staying away and hesitant.
Come on.
All right, we're gonna take the muzzle. Everybody's safe. I just want to walk with her around the dogs. There you go. So now, as you see, she's not trying to fight him. She's avoiding him, but tense. She's still tense. So that tension, it could be the cause of everything else, you know. Look how she's patrolling the area. She's definitely using her nose the way I want a dog to use their nose. The bad part about it is the way she is smelling the place. So it makes everybody feel uncomfortable about the way she is around them. You know, she's tense, curious.
Tail's way up.
There you go. See, that's what I want to see. I touch right now because she gave him a certain energy that I don't agree with. I waited for her to be distracted a little bit so I can catch her by surprise. And then I followed through with the energy, you know, and he's giving her actually a very good energy. He's actually accepting her. As you remember yesterday when I approached her, she never went into that state. If I were to make a slight move into it, I would be attacked. Now I can come in into her space and own it. So notice that everybody stopped barking just because she has changed her state of mind. So right away, at the moment you change, everybody in the environment changes. So I'm just gonna give you a second. See, you hear it? See, much more comfortable. The approach, more relaxed, more dog. That's dog right there. Look, right there.
After a quick jog on the treadmill to drain some energy,
That's my girl.
Cesar prepares to attack Bella's most dangerous behavior, her food aggression.
All right, so I'm just gonna break something that can just reach first.
To help ease Bella into accepting human interaction at mealtime, and also for his own safety, Cesar creates an impromptu blocking tool for the exercise.
As soon as you back away, you make a dog very powerful. But if you can stay there, any stick or anything, any tool, they can give you access to reach out. And if you get touched, you're not gonna back away.
This dog was teased before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, she was this. There you go. Back away first. She have to learn to back away to the tool. Otherwise, the tool will not help me. Hey. Hey.
A dog is gonna give you his best shot, and then one of us is gonna move, and it's not gonna be me. But if I am in pain, I can't help myself not to move back. So that's why I use that scrubbing thing, just for me to protect myself, but at the same time to prove a psychological approach. You can touch me with all your mighty force, but I won't back away.
No. 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 Somebody tried this before? Somebody tried to take it away with this broom or whatever when she was aggressive? That's what she's interpreting this that way. Because she's not nervous about it. She's aggressive about it. Mercer, can you bring the remote?
Cesar asks a crew member to bring in another type of tool to help Bella.
This is something that can save somebody's hand and eventually somebody's life.
It's an electronic or e-collar, a remote-controlled device that sends a mild vibration to a dog at the exact moment of the unwanted behavior. The e-collar will allow Cesar to precisely time his corrections without directly touching her. A dog whisperer cameraman volunteers to try on the collar to learn what an e-correction feels like.
And that's all the way.
Oh, that's all the way up?
Yeah, that's all the way
On the
up.
vibration rate? Yeah, my phone vibrates more than that.
Yeah. Look what happens. Okay, so this is the state of mind she's in, you know, relax, whatever. And watch this. See, it changes the state of mind. So I'm gonna do the whole thing once again. Just so you know, I'm using medium level of vibration, which is 50. We can go all the way to 127, but 50 is fine. Okay, so. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Sit. Very good girl. Okay, so. There you go. So she touched, and then I vibrate. So the whole point is the stick is gonna become our hand. See it? No vibration. There you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Very nice. So, see, the stick in my hand is becoming the same thing. There you go. Very nice. So she's not losing trust on us. She's just learning not to go after people, you know, when they try to reach for her food.
This morning, you know, we experienced a completely different Bella.
So good. That's really remarkable what you just did today.
Yesterday, I was very concerned for the crew.
Hey, no! Bella! No!
Lady, wait, stay right there. Hold on, hold on. Because she's hot right now, so if you get too close and not paying attention, you can get that.
She was very curious about us, which that's what a normal dog do. Very happy to be around us. That edge was no longer there, so the whole dog whisper crew was safe to be around her. So she saw that whatever I was giving, it was multiplied by the rest of us.
Now she's fine. You know, she's been doing great with me, but the point is, can she do good with you?
Now that Bella's rehab is well underway, her owner Nate Hedges arrives at Cherry's Ranch to get some hands-on experience.
The way this thing works, and
Cesar has chosen the gentle leader as the appropriate tool for Nate to use with Bella on their walks.
what you do with this type of tool is you bring their focus this way.
Okay.
Bella is already numb to the touch. That's why I utilize the halting or the gentle leader, because I know that her brain never experienced that. And at the same time, force Nate to be gentle with the touch.
So you're not gonna say heel, no, Bella. You're not gonna use any sound right now. Everything you're gonna do is energy, body language.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
And your challenge is go through every single dog. Okay?
Got it.
Ready? All right, so come on, Cherry.
It was very important for me that I can challenge him right away, because he was
Very nice.
very eager to do something. I mean, he really was in a great
Yeah,
state.
beautiful. That's a good pull, by the way.
I right away put him into the mouth of the crocodile.
But Cherry, not too close. There you go. Very nice. I want that. That's very nice. That was really good. Thank you very much. I like that. Very good. Very good right there. Nice. Beautiful. What he's doing is just keeping the eye contact in one direction and one direction only. Very gentle, the touch that he's doing. Very assertive, the touch that he's doing. And Bella is definitely responding right there. Beautiful. You see it working already?
Yeah, I follow you.
What's
Yeah,
the feeling?
It feels a lot more comfortable. She's not lunging at him or doing anything she used to do.
Right. These guys are your sponsor here.
Okay.
They're sponsoring you great energy. You know, they're sponsoring you possibilities. So this is as a great source of rehabilitation personally.
Sure.
Not just to rehabilitate your dog, but also to help you, you know, get into a different state and learn common sense. This is all about common sense. They don't know if you had a problem before, they just treat you as who you are right now.
Right on.
You see what I'm saying? So you get a better supporting system here. You need to understand what aggression is, what fear is, what anxiety is, and how you can actually help them.
Okay.
You know, just your presence alone, without talking.
Right.
Because you're not saying anything right now. You're just being certain energy, certain body language. You see what I mean?
Right.
So if you practice that, that also helps you in what you are trying to accomplish in your world. You follow what I mean? Because it takes the same thing. It takes a common sort of human to let go of the past.
Right. Without a doubt.
That's how you detach. So now we're gonna have them moving.
Okay.
Movement creates excitement. All right. Yeah. There he is. Keep it in that position right there. So it's a parade that you and her are watching a little closer. This is good. Beautiful. Very nice. Good job right there. That's good. See that tail right there? We gotta send her back. That's the beginning of getting excited or tense.
I'm starting to see it now.
So those details, those subtle behaviors tell you, look, I'm getting tense or I'm getting excited. And you say, no, that's not what we're doing right now.
Right.
What we're doing right now is just to relax. And then the brain just goes, okay, so what we do with every single dog is relax. Otherwise, what she has learned to do is to get excited or tense from looking at a dog, which is actually more normal. You know, there's a dog coming into your space. You guys are a pack. So she have to tell you, it's a dog coming. But then you have to change that natural way of being to a more domesticated way.
Okay.
Which is, doesn't matter if it's a dog coming.
Yeah, right.
No, Bella. Bella, no.
Before, you were actually walking and correcting at the same time.
Hey, bad dog. Bella. No.
Probably your mind was already anticipating something wrong. Is a dog coming? Blah, 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 blah.
Always.
All that conversation. But see, right now, we're keeping you neutral because nothing bad is happening. So I want you to experience that feeling.
Right.
You know what it is to be in the now, to live in the now, and create things from that point. Not from what happened yesterday, but what is happening right now.
Right.
You get it? And then she gets that message from you.
Okay.
You get it?
Got it.
All right, so now we're gonna do in the middle. You're gonna be in the middle. Ready? Let's go. Let's start walking. Just don't let him get too close. Okay? Not too close, Sherry. Keep coming, buddy. Don't hesitate so much. Keep coming. Keep coming. There you go. Watch out. Keep coming. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. That's beautiful. Keep coming. That's beautiful. There you go. Keep coming. There we go. Nice and relax. That's right. We're gonna do it again. Your movements and your timing, really good.
Really? Okay.
Really, really good. Oh yeah, that's a huge obstacle right there.
Yeah.
You know, but you forgot to relax.
Okay.
Right now, it's all about being relaxed and assertive. Even if you make mistakes, just stay calm and assertive.
Calm and assertive.
That's it. All right, ready? Let's go. Mercer, a little far, give him the space. Give him the, there we go, beautiful. There we go, nice, beauty. Do it again, right there, beauty. Beauty, beautiful.
Nice job.
Nice. That was it.
That was it, huh? How smooth.
Yeah, smooth, exactly, that's how it feels. Smooth.
You're a genius.
Huh?
You're a genius.
No, you are. You are the genius. Let's do a pack walk now.
Look at all those dogs. I was really relieved to see it on the second pass through. The first one, when he got tensed, I could see Nate tense up. And I saw Bella's ears come forward, and I thought, uh-oh. And on the second time around, saw a big difference, and that makes me feel very hopeful.
So this is a support system here in the back of you. You follow what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That felt like a whole new world with Bella right there. It was just extremely smooth going right through the other dogs.
That's a beautiful walk right there.
I knew nothing about owning a dog, really, and
You're right.
you know, now it seems like it's a lot easier if you just do your homework on the thing and, you know, be responsible about it.
Nice. That's the way you're supposed to walk.
I was very surprised to see a new Nate, to tell you the truth. He was embracing it. It felt like a kid that he did his homework and he's gonna get ice cream. You know what I mean? It's like that, like eager. I did it, I won it.
How do you feel?
Calm and assertive.
Calm and assertive.
Now for Nate's biggest challenge, learning Cesar's techniques dealing with Bella's food aggression.
This is an extension of me, so I don't want her to see it as a foreign object that I'm gonna use to hit her.
Right.
Okay. Sit. The whole ritual that she normally knows how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Stay. Then we come. That's right, that's all right, sir. That's all right. That's all right, that's all right. What I'm gonna do right now is wait until she, on her own, goes into a relaxed state. So right now, we just wait. This is just psychological. This is definitely a lengthy one. Because the tool move, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is when you need a different tool. But she has to learn to back away and give up, you know what I mean? Look, like that. There you go, that's,
Nice.
yeah. All right, so now, hold this.
Okay.
Cesar shows Nate the e-collar and lets him experience firsthand how the vibration will feel to Bella.
It's gonna give you a vibration.
Okay.
What is it?
Vibration.
That's all it is.
That's it, yeah.
That's all it is. Okay, so that's what we're gonna use.
Okay.
Okay? Take it. Good girl. That's what I want.
Okay.
Now we can introduce this here. Look, ready for the... There you go.
Whoa.
Good girl, Bella. So now we gotta convey to her that this is for affection purpose. I don't want her to feel the tools are to harm her. What we're helping her here is to feel relaxed instead of feeling aggressive.
Okay. She calmed down and then you gave her a piece of food.
What I'm helping her here is to become calm with the object that makes her tense. You know, so right now, I am next to her and allowing her to eat without me being nervous, fearful, tense, or anything. I'm not gonna take the food away from her, but I do want her to experience that I can be near the food while she's eating. So let's do it again, right here.
Wow. Did you give her a buzz that time, or she just went away on her own?
That's on her own.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
You know, just seeing Cesar putting his hand in there and taking the bowl was just an amazing turnaround from what I've been used to for the last 4 years with my dog.
There you go. That's
She's
what we
out of
want.
there.
That's the response.
That's it.
Very nice. Good
Wow.
girl. That's a good girl. For Nate to see his dog from being aggressive to being calm, submissive, is a great example of living in the now. Bella can let go, and so Nate can learn from her.
We just have to remember to keep her in a calm, submissive state.
I think Nate is in a position where he needs supervision to learn the right way, the wrong way.
Sherry Lucas offers to continue Nate and Bella's instruction on a more advanced level if, in exchange for the lessons, Nate will agree to volunteer at the Second Chance at Love Humane Society.
So she knows exactly what I would do in a situation like that. And
Cesar taught him kind of the strategy, but he didn't actually have Nate do that. So that's going to be my job, is to actually show him and then hand the leash to him and let him begin to do the corrections and show Bella and work with him over the next several days.
Oh yeah, I can see with practice that I'm gonna be able to actually take the food bowl from Bella after I've given it to her, which is absolutely remarkable for anyone that's ever met Bella or tried to feed her.
And at the same time, I think it would be a great idea for you to volunteer as well. You know,
Cesar asked Nate to help Second Chance at Love Humane Society, our organization, by volunteering his time several times a week in return for me helping him with Bella.
And you get to be in the environment where the dogs teach you.
You know, I'm extremely excited that Cesar has hooked me up here with Sherry and that I have someone local that knows what Cesar has taught people. I'm excited to work on it. Thanks a bunch, Cesar.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Now that I can see hope in Bella and actually seeing her behaviors change, I'm gonna have a dog that I can live with and be happier with.
So basically, we're going to go over what we've already gone over a few times together, but I'm going to just reiterate what our plan is with her.
Bella had both very serious dog aggression issues and some human aggression issues, but it was usually had to do with food.
I can't imagine a more submissive position that she's in right now. She's even got one little foot folded under, like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm waiting for the next command.
So that was my priority, because I figure if I can get her all the way there with the food, then that's the most important part of the two areas that need to be rehabilitated with her.
She's using her nose.
Yeah, that's really good. Take it. Off. Place. I did not use this.
Okay.
Okay?
She's doing fabulous. She's doing way better than I even thought I could get her. I just give her a command to go off the food. She turns off the food and usually comes running back to me with her tail wagging, kind of like it's a little game.
That's fantastic.
Did not use it.
I give her one word of praise, and then I tell her, take it, and she goes back to the food again. So she's doing phenomenally well.
I'm really not using it. I'm going to set it down. I have no control. Off. Off. Place.
Wow.
Okay, Nate, your turn. Well, I want you to do it with an assertiveness in your voice, but not a frustration or an anger. Okay?
Got it.
All right.
Nate's a good listener. He's been very good at coming and doing sessions with me.
Bella, take it.
And I'm trying to teach him how to kind of get out of that mode that he was in before, where he felt like he had to be a little angry with her to get what he wanted.
Bella, off. Bella, off. Place. Place. Bella, place.
The last month working with Sherry Lucas here at Second Chance at Love has been absolutely tremendous. We've seen a lot of growth in Bella.
And if I can achieve it, you can achieve it. It's only a matter of time.
We've been working day in and day out, and we've actually seen the food aggression problems go down a whole bunch.
Place.
And we're able to get the dog off of her food bowl, which is absolutely amazing.
Sit. No collar, no remote, nothing. That's what you're going to be able to do. I don't have any doubts. Okay?
Yeah. Bella, place. Bella, on your place. Sit. We've had Bella now at home for 2 weeks, and we worked every day on this, and we've shown a lot of improvement on even able to pick up the food bowl. Unbelievable. Bella, take it. I'm not using the e-collar right now. I'm not using it. I just have it just in case. Bella is absolutely a different dog when it comes to food. Bella, off. Which absolutely blows my mind. Bella, place. Sit. If you have a dog that acts up like Bella did, it creates the anxiety in yourself, and then also projects it onto the dog. Hey, no! No! Back off! Bella, off. And now that I can see hope in Bella and actually seeing her behaviors change, it's a huge weight off my shoulders. Bella, off.
Now he's learning that all he has to be is calm and assertive. He's gone to the next level with her. So I'm really proud of him, and I'm very proud of Bella.
I haven't had to use the eco collar once.
The responsibility has been great for Nathan. He's been very diligent in the training, and it's just been a real positive experience all the way around. It's been real beneficial to Nate.
I'm so proud of Nate. He has done just wonderful with Bella.
Place.
And he's been working on getting his career back and getting his life on track. He's in a very good neighborhood in a nice home. So we're just really happy to see him making such wonderful progress, and glad that he's been able to keep his dog a part of his personal growth, having to maintain that responsibility.
That's his best sponsor right there. You know, a sponsor of living in the now, not just a sponsor of anything else. It's just live in the now and watch what happens.
Good baby girl.
We have our son back, and it's a wonderful thing to see.
You're a good puppy dog, huh? Yes.
It's too much of a risk to send him out to a home where he can hurt someone in the public.
We actually have a dog with us here today, a Rottweiler, who's going to be euthanized tomorrow.
I was really upset at the additions, and it all kind of clicked that that was his last chance.
If he can do anything to help us.
It all began on a Saturday morning in Orange County. More than 2,000 people brought their beloved dogs and their hopes and descended on a local Petco, creating traffic jams and skirmishes. Some sought emergency help, while others seemed to be in a less critical condition.
Basically, we've combined 2 cats and 4 dogs, and it's not going so well.
She'll lick for like 5 minutes straight. Just lick you, lick your face, anything, and you're just like, what are you doing?
We think that maybe he's missing a few brain cells. Seriously.
I'm the problem. I need training. Cesar, help me.
Before these desperate dog lovers can get hands-on help from Cesar Millan, they first need to detail their dilemmas to Dog Whisperer producers.
So you want to know the issues, right? Yeah. Okay, well, he hates
small children. He attacks small children.
When I'm sick, if I cough or clear my throat, goes into major anxiety. He scales my 7-foot cinder block walls, and he just escapes.
They're tearing our house apart, chewing up our furniture, peeing and pooping everywhere.
I have not taken a vacation in 5 years because I can't leave her with anybody.
And what's the problem? If Cesar tells you what to do, are you going to do it?
Oh, God, yes. Oh, yes. Yep.
When we
All
first...
hail Caesar.
This special episode features 2 of the stories from that day. It's Cesar to the rescue on K9 911.
I could never see myself not taking care of animals and living my life with animals. From little rats to horses, I love them all.
16-year-old Bree Justice has always had a soft spot for animals.
We have our little zoo, as people say. It started when she was about 6. She got her first cat. And it's been history from there on.
But Bree takes compassion for animals to another level. She is literally a lifesaver.
Everybody knows Brienne. I mean, in this area, she's the epicenter of animal adoption.
Yeah.
She'd always have the same story. She'd start with, it's a great dog or cat, but it's maybe up in years, or maybe it's got a health issue or a behavioral issue, and it's gonna die unless, and all our family and friends would know about it, and they all have animals as a result of it.
Everybody, tells me, you can't save everything, and I just tell them that I can sure try.
When she was 12, Bree began volunteering at the Orange County Humane Society.
We actually have an age cap of 18 to volunteer, but she was so persistent and she seemed like she was just so into the animals that we felt we needed to make an exception with her. And she was here so often that I told her we might as well pay her.
Bree is very confident, great with animals. She has a lot of love in her heart, and when she could be out doing other things with her friends and hanging out like a lot of the other teenagers, she chooses to be here.
We go to high-kill shelters, which are shelters that put them to sleep, and rescue a lot of their adoptable animals, and we take them to our shelter and put them up for adoption.
Unfortunately, not all dogs are easy to place, and many dogs with a lot of different issues are just not adoptable.
One of those dogs is Apollo, a stray 1-year-old Rottweiler.
If somebody comes near him, he turns very aggressive, and it's really escalated since he first came in.
He's very aggressive toward men, but Bree, he just turns to this little teddy bear.
When I first met Apollo, he was aggressive towards me. I would go in his cage and feed him, and he'd try to go after my ankles. When I tried to put a leash on him, he'd try to snap at me, but I realized that he was only scared, so I persisted. I remember we took him to the beach, walked him all the way downtown and back. After that, he loved me.
Bree had volunteered to take him home and foster him, but she has a brother, she has a father, and other men at her house, so it was a risk for her to do that as well.
But after 10 months at the shelter, time is rapidly running out for Apollo.
It's too much of a risk to send him out to a home where he can hurt someone in the public, so if we didn't find him a home, then unfortunately we would have to put him to sleep.
Desperate to find a solution before Apollo was euthanized, Bree and her co-workers tried one last chance. They decided to wait in line with over 2,000 other dog owners who hoped to get Cesar's help.
That very next day, Monday, Apollo was due to be put to sleep. And we just put him in the car, drove over, knowing that we did everything that we could to save him.
I was really upset, at the additions. I became closer to him, and it all kind of clicked that that was his last chance. I hope Cesar's gonna be able to show me how to correctly rehabilitate Apollo and show our manager that he's able to be saved.
Hi,
I
June.
volunteer at an animal shelter here in Huntington Beach. And we actually have a dog with us here today, a Rottweiler, who's going to be euthanized tomorrow because he is aggressive. And so we're desperate. We just thought we'd give it a try. If he can do anything to help us.
Oh, gosh.
For Apollo, you could see it in his eyes that he had so much love and he wanted to be a good dog. He wanted to go home and be somebody's forever pet.
He's aggressive towards people.
Not people, men. Some men. He just could not get past the fact that he had either been abused by a male figure or mistreated in some way to where he just was too afraid and he just had to keep his guard up.
He just sits in this doghouse and growls and basically has no hope. And it's so hard because he loves like certain people. He becomes your best friend. He plays ball.
If we could get a note from Cesar, don't put him down, we'll help him. I mean, that will give him an extra few days or a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Don't put them down tomorrow, and well, I have your phone numbers.
Take your number too, Bree.
We'll try to figure something out. But don't do it.
Thank you. We would love that. Thank you.
Cesar has a soft spot for Rottweilers and is more than happy to help Bree with her toughest case, and perhaps even help Apollo find a forever home.
You trust him with you?
With me, not with anybody else.
Everybody.
He trusted one male that worked at the shelter, and then he took him home, adopted him, and then he bit him, and he bit another child. So he brought him back.
What was the older male human doing that he was bitten?
He was cleaning out his kennel. He went in there, and he went to go grab the blankets out of the doghouse, and he bit him. He got nervous, I'm pretty sure. I think when you can get him out for a nice long walk, he bonds with you really quickly. It's hard when it's at a shelter, and we can't take the risk. I need to teach him how to be able to trust people.
But we need people, you know, big shot of friendship.
Yeah.
Look, all these people, little kids, big, you know, women and elderly people and people on wheelchair, everybody, in order for him to say, okay, oh, I can trust a lot of people. Now, how is it with dogs?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
He loves other dogs.
Yeah.
And then when he's with other dogs, he's even better with people. He's like, okay, I can trust this dog now. It's okay.
Yeah, he needs a pack. You know, he needs dogs to help him to gain trust.
I would love him to be my dog, but I can't. I have 3.
Oh, okay.
And one's a foster one, and so I need to place that
So
one.
many already.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it only makes sense to me to help you the only way I can, which is bring him into the center. And if you don't mind, we can take him today, because, you know, this is not a quick fix. What I can do is creating a strategy to help him gain trust with all humans. And then show you to follow that strategy in case that we don't find another human for him in our center. But I think it's meant to be, you know. We haven't had a Rottweiler in a while. If you don't mind, we can take him right now. It's really no more conversations behind this. Go for it.
Thank
you. It's gonna be okay.
Come here. You're all right, okay? Go get taken care of. The first time I saw him on TV, I was sitting there in awe. Like, wow, this guy is doing everything that I thought of, figuring animals out, and especially dogs. He's become my idol. I watch every show, learn from him, and it saved a lot of dogs.
Just chill, relax. We know that, you know, that you can make friends out of him if you take him for a walk, but this is a very delicate way to approach. If you notice, I'm taking my time. Those high pitches that you heard, you know, that's panic. It's very typical. Fearful cases not necessarily want to bite you. They just want to run away from you. But when you corner an animal that is in a fearful state, they're not using common sense anymore. They don't know you're trying to help them. The brain can only stay in a fearful state for so long. Then the brain calms down. So after the storm is calm, always. So who knows how this was created, but this was created by a human, and it's possibly a man.
He deserves it. He's a good dog. He deserves a good place to go and to find a home. Because as much as I'm going to miss him, it's not the best for him to be somewhere, you know, like the shelter.
Before leaving for the Dog Psychology Center, Cesar hopes to begin creating a bond with Apollo by taking a walk together.
Go meet Daddy and Junior, buddy.
Daddy and Junior will accompany Apollo on the ride back to Cesar's place.
Good meeting. This guy isn't sure, Junior isn't sure about him. Junior is a pit bull, as you know. And of course, he's getting a feedback from Daddy, like, what do we do with the guys like this? Look, this is a good sign right here. This is why we need tails sometime, because we can read things much better. Perfect. He's in, close the door. Let's go home. Obviously, he learned not to trust people, and that's how the fear began. The funny part is the only person who can actually help Apollo is somebody who makes him fearful. So you're going to see what I am doing to create trust. So follow me. All right, so I want all of us to help Apollo. That means the pack. We know Apollo is very good with dogs, but this time we're gonna use everybody, the 2 camera guys, the sound guy, the producer, the PA, to help Apollo. Like I said, we need a lot of humans to be involved to help a dog that becomes afraid pretty much from anybody that he doesn't know. So I'm keeping everybody behind me, all the camera people and everybody. The dogs can go in front because they're gonna create a different vibe. So he's over there, can you watch it? Look, he's over there, he already got into a corner. So he's hiding himself. The dogs are not making him aggressive or fearful. See, he's using his nose right now. He's doing this. But it's the dogs. So once the humans come in, that's when he gets fearful and he doesn't trust. So the human who goes in there have to be very calm and assertive because he will come after you, all right? But hear the bark, okay? Be with me. Boo, 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 boo. That bark doesn't have any aggression in it. He's just telling you, I'm not sure about your approach, guys. So one of the camera guys is up there in a higher place, and he's feeling a little intimidated by it, but that's why the dogs are so important. So I'm gonna approach. See, that's a very fearful state. This is one of the puppies that were born here. This is a good example of a pit bull who never developed any issue, and he can already be a service dog to a dog. So watch, it's all sideways. Are you shooting right? You got the camera? There we go. See that? If you move the wrong way when he comes after you like that, you become a target. There we go. That's panic right there. Perfect, right there. He's trying to gravitate to people who are not challenging him. There we go. I want him right there. The more he gets into in a more open area, the better I can help, the better I can put the leash on, you know? So very careful, okay? Because when you go down, you can also create an attack. So you have to, there we go. Yeah? So he's trying to trust me. Now present the leash itself, see what the brain does, you know, it's avoiding the leash. Caress. The leash is to caress. See, the lower he puts the head, the more submissive he becomes. This is good. Then I use her skills to help me. Very good. And she's gonna bring him to me. You know, and by me giving affection, and then that gives him access to be close to me.
It's not aggressive anymore. It's not fearful anymore, so that's a plus. Enjoy. Just don't move too fast, people. Don't move too fast. There you go. This is good. See, she's bringing it to me, so, you know, I know she loves me. I'm almost like her dad. I'm not her dad, but I'm almost like her dad. So the puppy, you know, the puppy means no harm. He's so fragile, so sensitive, that it makes a lot of sense that a puppy is leading him into other areas. So she's bringing him around all of us, you know. He wants to play now. Look, now, perfect time to remove this thing. He wants to play. There you go, that's good. See, now he's in a dog state. There you go, that's who he wants. The magic is about to happen. You see that? So right now, we are all in the same frequency. We're all playing. So then he said, that human being knows, you know, when dogs want to play. So I can trust that human being. It's not that I want him to trust me because I'm assertive only. I want him to trust me because I'm very playful, I'm very loving, I give food, I walk and all that. So not bad for day number 6.
Life without Apollo has been a lot different. Not having him there to go on walks on my break, not having to worry about him all the time. It's actually a lot more relaxing for me, knowing that he's at the facility with Cesar and he's being taken care of and he's happy.
During the next 3 weeks, Cesar works on building Apollo's trust of people. Although members of his dog pack are good role models, a big assist comes from Cesar's oldest son, Andre.
As I teach my son from the beginning how to connect with dogs, now my son is helping me to connect with Apollo because it was just a friendship from day one.
Who is your best friend ever? He runs straight to me because as soon as I open the door, he comes like a tiger. It's like amazing, the connection that we have, and it's just beautiful.
Don't let him go yet, don't let him go. Let him calm down. My son is now helping me with some cases because they trust his energy right away. And so that's a big plus. See, this is my first time actually touching so close, right? First time touching the face. See, there you go, good job. Yes, good boy, good boy. So playing, eating, walking, peeing, he have to learn all the social behaviors. So he's always been reminded by a dog to stay in that state and always be reminded by a human to stay in that state as well.
Cesar invites the Rottweiler's 16-year-old rescue worker, Bree Justice, and her mother, Maureen, to visit the Dog Psychology Center.
On my ride up here, there's a lot of things going on in my mind. I was wondering what it's going to be like, how he's going to be. I was emotional, excited, I was everything. I didn't know how to feel, but I was very excited to see him.
Whoa, coming in. So you know the rules, right? Just pretend like this is your kennel. Of course, you have just go in there, open the door, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. With somebody who has experience, you just have to ask them to go into that level right away. Otherwise, they can feel hesitation. Go ahead, close the door. I want to see the reaction of my boy over there. Very nice, very nice. I want him to find her. That's a good reunion. Keep going, sweetie. Keep going, keep going. So obviously, excitement. See, if he goes in front of her, that could be very detrimental for the way the pack can treat her or the way the pack can treat him after this, because he's excited dominant. So we don't want the dominant part, we just want the excitement submission. That would be nice. Turn around. There we go.
I just wanted to break down and start crying because I was so excited. I've never seen him so relaxed and being able to walk around and do whatever he wants. For a whole year, I've never seen him like that. He's not even paying attention.
He is, he is.
Uh-huh.
Just not this attention, not this attention. But right now, this is a normal dog paying attention. See, everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody's paying attention. We get up, they move. Right now, this is an activity. Be relaxed while the trucks are passing by. How many dogs do you know that when the truck passes by, bark?
Oh my God.
This pack is practicing be relaxed when a truck passes by. I know a lot of people want the intimacy, you know, hug dogs and everything. But when you're giving affection for the first time, make sure that you have this bubble. And you can just, it's a way of loving without the physical touch. At the same time, everybody gets the affection. When you do it, the physical touch, you just focus on one dog.
Okay, so
You see
only
it?
that one.
Only that one. But when you're in a pack of dogs, this is a much better ritual, what we're doing right now.
Never seen him like this.
Yeah.
Because he's always tense at the shelter,
Yeah.
you know, like had his head up, like looking around, or he's by me, like getting really nervous. He'll always look his eyes up at me, though. He'll always look at me to make sure, okay, is this okay? Can I do this? But when anybody else, if he was near him, he gets really tense and just puts his head down and looks at him like, don't come another step. But this is just, he had never seen him like this. The whole year I've known him.
You can touch. That's a good meeting, but you know, try to do this now. That also changes you.
It's okay, baby.
No.
Okay.
Remember, yeah. Whatever happened, yeah. Whatever happened, you know, whatever touch, yeah, that's an area that feels sensitive to him. So you don't touch anymore, just go. Because he became weak, right? So you being in an emotional state, that's a soft state.
Soft.
So it's too weak.
Yeah.
So the first thing is stop giving affection. And then once he goes back to his all self, and then you go back into giving affection. See, hero, let it go.
You let it go. Dropped it. Okay.
That's fine, whatever it was. We're gonna keep working on that part. You know, he's still sensitive. Whoever hit him, you know, whoever touched him or whatever, touch that part of the body and approach in a certain way. You know, that's what we're still working on that part. So he has recovered at least 80%, but he still have that, that moment.
A little bit.
We have to bring brooms and we have to bring many things that makes him afraid, you know, for whatever happened to him, until he learned, okay, that thing doesn't mean anything. So, you know, repetitions. Now touch again right there, that part of the body. So she did great, you know, just the fact that she can actually gain the trust of a dog that is in that state of mind, that says a lot about a human. But the good thing is she dearly loves animal. And that's very obvious, you know, because she's giving a chance to the one who nobody gives a chance to. How can I be safe and how can I help dogs? That was the question that I heard. So if I show her those details that a lot of people don't see or they're not trained to see, that can make her safe and that can make her rehabilitate dogs, because that's her ultimate goal. You can hug your daughter. It's yours. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm jealous of you. You get to live here. In my best case scenario, Apollo will be living in a home with children and other dogs and be able to go to dog park and enjoy life as a normal dog. It's kind of like a dream come true. I really never thought that Apollo would have a chance.
As Apollo's rehabilitation continues, he becomes more and more comfortable around people and even earns some walk-on roles in several Dog Whisperer stories.
All right, so relax. Now we have a Rottweiler coming this way. That's right. Very good.
And for Andre, Apollo is always welcome at the Millan house.
Every time I come home, I check the garage to see if Apollo's home. I don't know, I just can't explain. It's like a really cool thing to have a Rottie as a good friend.
After 2 months of rehabilitation, Cesar believes Apollo is ready to be adopted.
As a person who understands dogs, you know I'm very big in energy. And when the right energy comes, it's a must that they have to be united. Calvin actually helped me to rehabilitate Coco, which is a dog that you have seen in the show very often. So today is a very special day for our family, and especially for Andre, because he requested, you know, to own a dog, and that's Apollo. From day one, the connection was very beautiful. The same way Calvin and Coco met. Andre, who's 13, is ready for a Rottweiler, a powerful breed,
and a dog who needs the guidance. And I'm very excited because, to tell you the truth, it was 13 Rottweilers who raised him. So, big day. Whew. Hard not to be excited. Andre, can you come here, please? Cierra la puerta, cierra. Sit down. You know the whole deal. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Now, you know, you always ask me for Preston, right, for Spike. How many dogs do we have?
20, 25.
Right. And this time you asked me to keep Apollo.
Oh my God. Yes!
So this is...
Hey, buddy.
This is your dog, buddy. This is your dog.
Finally.
But you have to say this.
Yeah.
Okay? Open it.
Okay.
Okay. This is what you have to say to Apollo. With feeling. And your word means a lot.
I, Andre Millan, promise to Apollo to use my wisdom about dogs in the direction of balance and love.
Whatever you said, it has to be the reality, right? Otherwise, we have no honesty, integrity, and loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah?
This is awesome.
But this is before the car. You know, the responsibility. So that means you're 13 right now. You can be 23 years old.
Having Apollo.
Just having Apollo.
I've gotten a lot out of this experience. It's opened up my eyes to see that dogs that have issues like Apollo can be saved, and I will do everything I can to save them. I hope that this shows a lot of other rescue organizations and other shelters that these dogs aren't hopeless, they're not disposable. They do need to have a chance at life as well.
When Cesar and the Dog Whisperer producers held open auditions at a Petco store in Huntington Beach, California, more than 2,000 people showed up with their dogs. One of them was first-grade teacher Conrad Wilson. Conrad's dilemma: the females in his life don't quite get along. His new bride, Christina, is terrified of Maggie, Conrad's 4-year-old American Bulldog.
I actually asked Conrad, our first time we were meeting, to bring Maggie along, and she was kind of being a little ornery and going after some animals. And so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into.
What I love about Maggie is that she has a good heart. She has a really good heart, and I feel like she really wants to do the right thing. She just sometimes doesn't know why she does what she does.
I think that Conrad has a little bit of denial about just how bad she is. I think that he just loves her so much and just feels sorry for her because she was a rescue dog and has had a, you know, a very traumatic past.
About 3 years ago, I was going through a difficult patch in my life, and so I thought doing what I did as a child, having a dog might be of benefit. But she came with some baggage that she really didn't deserve. She was very underweight, her tail was broken, she had some problems with missing hair, and when I got her, I didn't know she was deaf. So we had to stick together. You know, she was there for me, and I made a commitment to be there for her.
I know. Sometimes I treat her too much like a person, but she's a good puppy.
Her face is just pure love. And I think Conrad just looks at it and just melts. And all of his best intentions to discipline her goes out the window.
She can get into cupboards no matter which way the cupboard opens. She can get into the refrigerator and clean it out.
I have seen her get into the garbage, and I have seen her just take control of the whole house.
I once put something down so that she couldn't get into the kitchen, and so she got on the counter, actually walked across the top of the counter, opened up cupboards, and actually stepped on one of the knobs and started a fire over the stove. Maggie is a really nice dog, but I don't go to dog parks. I don't take her places where there may be food because she'll attack other dogs if there's any scent of food in the air at all.
You know, I want to start a life with Conrad where, you know, we're able to just focus on ourselves and just love each other and start this beautiful life together. But I'm wondering if she's going to get into the trash. I'm afraid and stressed when I'm walking her. I'm just always wondering and stressed what she's going to be getting into next.
And I'm noticing that a lot of the behaviors that I was able to accept as a single man will no longer work. We have to nip this on the bud. I cannot have Maggie with her behaviors and go along with the plans to have a family and children unless we take care of this.
Conrad knew what he had to do. Armed with a camcorder full of evidence, he convinced the show's producers that a visit from Cesar was Maggie's last chance.
I don't know how to work with a deaf dog. I've had it for about 3 years, but I have to keep her on the patio.
You know, if Cesar's not able to help us or if Maggie's not able to kind of rehabilitate, at some point I will have to say that it is me, the child, you know, or Maggie. And I would hate to ever have to say something like that to Conrad, because I love him.
When he visits the young couple, Cesar discovers an even more urgent reason for intervention.
We actually found out a very short time, actually a couple days after our engagement, that she was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis. And we've done some research and we found out that it can definitely be made worse by stress. I believe we only have so much energy in our bodies, and her energy needs to go towards healing right now. And
I agree.
Not towards worrying about what's going to happen in the house. So we're really at a crossroads right now because this is the new woman of my life. And Maggie's also a great woman in my life, but I need to really make sure that I take care of her.
Would you say Maggie is number 2?
I got 2 number 1.
That's the wrong answer.
She's number 1.
Yeah, you better make it number 1.
I didn't buy Maggie.
That's right, but it's right here where you buy it.
Thank you, Cesar, for coming.
It's important.
Yeah, that's just as important as health, because that's a healthy psychological thing. That's just as important, because it could be competition. You don't want competition.
Yeah, she's been jealous.
You want harmony, buddy. You just want harmonious environment where everything flows smooth.
So Maggie has a lot of problems. She's very food aggressive with other dogs. When I leave the house, sometimes she'll get into the refrigerator, she'll get into cupboards, and she has a very high prey drive.
I guess my biggest concern is that when we have kids, that since she's had such a high food aggression, that she'll like somehow bite our infant.
But he said around dogs.
Yeah.
Around dogs and people?
I don't know, and that's where I'm scared. I don't have the confidence that she would not do something like that.
So this dog has never received exercise, discipline, affection, style of life.
She gets some sporadic, right?
She gets exercise, but probably not discipline.
Through exercise, you can gain trust. Through feeding and affection, you can gain love, but you can only gain respect by respecting what she needs. They need rules, boundaries, limitations. They need them.
So when she gets into like the cupboards and when she like climbs up on like all of the different like areas here and opens the refrigerator, that's just because she just doesn't respect the house here.
There's no rules.
So there's no rules, so that's why.
If he goes, it's because he's never been told not to do it. Then they go into my place, my refrigerator.
Even with her being deaf?
Yes, deaf dogs listen. We work with so many deaf dogs, really, it's much easier.
Is it?
Yes, because they feel your vibration quicker than a dog that hears sound.
Then I can actually treat her and care for her and give her that discipline and those boundaries, which will actually end up even better for her and what she wants.
And you. I feel the need to give Christina and Conrad all the texts that I have, video and book. You're a beginner in dog psychology. So let's start from A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So it's perfect. It's like teaching a first-graded kid, look, this is how dogs are. Nose, eyes, ears, calm, assertive energy. You lead the pack. And that is for her.
Oh,
So there you go.
That's perfect.
Yep.
You know, I have to tell you that when we were out right now, Maggie was outside, and the only 2 things that I had out on the patio. She broke one thing and then banged over another one.
Yeah.
So she just, I don't
It's
know.
nothing against you. It's just a new scent that she was curious about it. And obviously, we didn't put it in a balanced place, so an accident happened. You know what I mean? But it's nothing to do with you, like, get away from my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
No, it's not like you would be with another female human being. Now, that's part of the rules. I'm not saying not to share the sofa, it's just they can't just go on the sofa on their own. So that's rule. Because I can be in the sofa and that visitor is sitting in her favorite spot, she's gonna move them. Or she's gonna come right there and drool right in front of their pants. This is not to hurt her feelings. You're a teacher. What does this mean? I want to talk, right? Now, can I go to the bathroom every 5 minutes?
No.
Exactly. Yes? Why? Because you need a structure. Otherwise, things are not gonna flow the way you want them to flow. So now because I go down, doesn't mean I'm inviting to come forward. This is how you're gonna have your family safe, your human family. Obviously, a blind dog can't see my body language, and deaf dog can't hear my sound. But they can both feel my energy. Okay, so it's a much deeper way to connect. There it is right there. So she tried, right? A few times.
I try to give so much to my students and the people in my life and stuff that I actually give her less. That's why she feels she owns all this stuff and she can destroy it and she can just have havoc of the house.
It's not that she wants to destroy it. It's a boring style of life right now. So, without rules.
Oh my gosh, you're completely correct.
Without rules.
That's what she's looking at me all day long. I'm walking around and she just stares at me all day long. She wants stuff to do. She needs, okay.
Nobody has ever celebrated the way Conrad has celebrated. Oh my God, that was a pretty good way of celebrating. It's just like kids when you teach them something and they're so excited about learning. This is part of the homework. Okay. Because this is, eventually baby, milk, whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
The food would immediately attract any animal. Now, food goes in the ground. Same thing as another dog would do, claim the food. Claim the food. That food has a bubble.
This is amazing.
She's waiting. Yeah? And respecting.
And she said.
So you see, I pay back, right? I pay back on time. My timing is really good. As soon as she gave me what I want. So this dog can be absolutely safe around kids. And at the same time, you're introducing a small-sized human being. Because a baby lives in this world.
Exactly.
So by the time baby comes into he's a master. Yeah, you don't have a hard case. You have a powerful case, but not hard case.
I mean, Conrad means the world to me, and I would hate, to, have to get rid of Maggie. So it just is, I am so glad that, we could rehabilitate ourselves so we can help her. I don't know what we would have done, really, without you. So thank you.
Good. But thanks for letting me be your guidance. Next, let's go for a walk.
When I first got her, I did one around the neck, and her neck would just constantly go like that.
Too much tension on the leash?
Nah, she just wanted to go different directions, I guess. But I couldn't talk to her.
So she was fighting.
Yeah. So I went to one on the back, and I think that's what lets her do the prey drive, and that's what lets go after cats, because she has all this free room to jump and to go after stuff, like she's a catapult ready to go.
Yes.
So
now,
I didn't want to.
Let me give you the history of harness. The reason why they were made is for tracking purpose and pulling purpose.
Oh! Yeah, that's what they do, like weight pulls with these dogs.
Right.
And they
or
hook
sled
them up to
dogs, right? Because they don't want to control the neck.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Yeah.
At this point, we can't use the harness
because the harness gives her so much power. So we have to address ourselves on the neck of this animal because that gives him a sense of moving this way, moving. It's easier to control a dog from the neck than it is from the chest. Because this dog has learned to see the harness as a source of power, anti-pulling harness is not the right tool for this particular case at this point.
Okay.
Because the brain is already conditioned to be powerful at the moment she feels, sees, smells the harness. So it's a very powerful tool. Not to remove power, is to give power. But when you have a dog, they can possibly go after squirrels, cats, little dogs, and the harness is not the best tool. So I just show them, you know, what I normally teach, what I normally do with the leash and the neck, and there you go. Another one of those ha-ha moments, right?
This is amazing.
So 35-cent leash, right? Creating this thing.
Yeah.
But it's not the leash, it's the mind of the human, the picture that you draw. So here we come into a different zone, much more excitement zone. The touch
did you
that
hit
I
her
see
the
it,
back?
see it
Okay,
right there,
touch her in the back.
touch. It was a touch because
Okay.
at this point,
She's looking around
where
for
is
things.
the enemy? Where is the target?
Got it.
Cesar stations 2 friends and their dogs along the walk to test Maggie's reaction on the new leash.
She's really good.
Oh my gosh, she didn't even look over at the dog.
That's the dog she went after
I know.
earlier.
Now I'm just gonna cross to here, okay?
Oh my god.
There, this is good, that's okay. I don't mind if he does whatever. So I'm just
Oh my
showing.
god, look, her
It
tail's
doesn't matter how the
wagging.
environment might be, you have to keep your dog in control with you. So the only one who influences is you.
Look at her, she's looking just straight.
So we're just going this way. So avoidance, ignoring,
She doesn't even
passing
look
by.
at the dog.
No, so utilizing environment. Now face to face, keeping her focus.
Because he pulled her a little bit.
Oh my gosh!
Right? Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. This is good, right? This is good homework for you, because I want.
Oh, it's very good. These are the dogs that
ABC.
went at it together
Yeah,
earlier.
this is ABC. This is simple stuff. See how much distance we have here? The goal is to create for us to coexist with each other, but we're making sure the human, you know, gets into a different pack leader state of mind. So right now, 0. You're up there. You follow what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's just
we're
amazing.
making
Sure.
you from 0 to 10.
Okay.
So 10 will be being around because you are going to guarantee that she won't do anything to them.
Okay.
That's just the responsibility of owning a larger dog. Not the breed, a larger dog. It doesn't say that a little dog can create scandal or can create a behavior. They can go after, right? But a bigger dog, out of control, is much more powerful than a little dog. That's just truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So I'm just asking to go into a much more relaxed state in front of what it used to be non-friend. This is a big, big step.
Okay.
Now, you do it. Just walk around. I'll be right next to you, okay?
Okay.
That is going for
With
a walk.
one hand?
I don't want you to hold it with your body. I want you to hold it with your mind.
Okay.
Breathe and see yourself going around this place. Go. Go. There you go. Then relax. There you go. Go. And then relax.
I have hope now. I actually saw Conrad in action, and Maggie actually listened to him.
You just enjoy and pass the environment. How's it feel that way?
Feels good.
Yeah. It's like riding a wave, huh? Once you ride the wave after surfing, it's a whole different feeling. Have you ever surfed?
Oh, yeah, it's my whole life, yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So every dog that you pass is a wave.
Good work, Cesar.
You know everything about him. You're so instinctual.
I was really focusing on already working on healing. You know, with Christina, you know, let's use a dog, let's use the walk to help you to be proactive, to help your immune system. Just keep going. This doesn't mean anything. They're not even here. There we go. Perfect.
I was nervous, and he totally called me on something that I had been working on a lot. And what I've been working on is to breathe.
See, your whole face went like this. And your face has to go like this and there.
This is your exercise. This is something for you as a medication.
Okay.
I strongly believe that we can heal ourselves by practicing more calm, assertive moments. Now we're gonna go right here.
So it was a little scary at times, but it was something that I'm really glad I'm going to have a chance to do for my health and also for Maggie and our family.
All right, so I took the liberty, knowing that you guys just got married and knowing that you have this thing coming out to you. So just to make it easier and to join into the celebration of marriage, to get a treadmill for you. I think you need it.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
We know the wedding gift of the treadmill is going to come in very handy for all three of us.
Very good, it's coming. Very good. I know that a treadmill is a great helper. Christina, when she feels bad, she can ask the dog to go on the treadmill and she will get less trouble by having no physical energy.
She always looks to Conrad because that's, you know, who she knows. And so it'll just give us so much bonding time. And I'm so excited to start using it and so thankful.
This is a good tool for human to practice leading animal, telling animal what to do.
I've connected to her today more than I have in the total of the 3 years I've known her. By connecting with her energy, connecting with her spirit, and understanding what she is.
They should have fun with this homework because it's a very basic homework. They have a great dog to work with. Talk about the right dog for the right people. This is it.
So you got it?
We got it. We're set.
It should make the marriage stronger. It should teach them to work as a team, to create a family. So many things a dog can offer to us, but we first have to offer them what they want, what they need. And then the outcome is incredible.
Hey, look at that. We love the dog whisperer. That's so cute. Oh, this is a pleasure to meet you. No, thank you. Even the dog has it. I want to thank the thousands of people who brought their dogs to Petco for the Dog Whisper auditions. Honestly, we were overwhelmed. You want what is best for your dog, and that touches our hearts. Conrad reports that Maggie is getting an A+ for her new and improved behavior.
As you can see, she loves her treadmill.
For me, Cesar, it's been wonderful because you were right, because I've learned how to be more calm and assertive, not only with Maggie, but in my whole life, which I know is going to be a speedy way to recover.
Thanks to my son, Andrea, Apollo is 100% rehabilitated.
Oh, did you catch that? Oh, wow.
I'm very proud of you, son. If you're having problems with your dog, find an expert in your area who can help. Until next time, stay calm and assertive.
I am the Dog Whisperer.